So I already said this, but I'm gonna do it all over again, and I'm gonna do it horizontally, not vertically. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about what I did to prepare for the eclipse that happened today. Today is April 8th, 2024. I believe in spirituality a lot, only because, I remember a couple years ago, I started experiencing a lot of interesting things. I would see certain numbers, you know what I mean? And just certain things would happen. I've been very lucky in my life, even up to this point. Certain things that have happened have just led me to where I am. Standing up for myself, not letting people try to put me down in any way. You know, people that I've helped who just decide to disrespect me, cutting them off, a lot of different things. And I'm a very nice person, and so when people meet me, they kind of just want to cling on to me like this and not let me go. But I'm not here to be anybody's magnet, tag along, you know what I mean? I like my freedom. I don't like talking to people every day. I talk to my mom sometimes once a week, twice a week. And my mom is one of the people that mean the most to me. Her and my brothers, because, they're the family that I have. So, yeah. I'm in my 20s, and my life has revolved around me constantly doing things for other people, being somewhat of a people pleaser. Just empathetic, loving, caring. I wouldn't say putting myself last, but I've always had to figure out how to get the things that I need on my own. There was one point in my life where I used to walk around with a wedding ring band on my finger so that men would not try to talk to me. I know that I'm a beautiful woman and I have certain assets, but it was just it got to a point where it was crazy, and I love it. I love when someone gives me a compliment. I can understand that. People see my loving light, and I appreciate that. It's just when people keep asking me for my number. I have given my number out to people who have helped me a lot in life. There was one time I remember I was in university and I was just coming from school, and there was this guy who was an older gentleman that told me he takes pictures modeling for people who are modeling or whatever. And then, I ended up giving him my number, and that man has helped me so much in life. So some people, yes, but not everybody. So you kind of have to learn to differentiate and be okay, well, some people just want to bother you and try to use you. And then some people are actually useful. And that is something that I've just had to realize. Let's get into. So eclipse basically symbolize a time of darkness and spiritual renewal, offering an opportunity for introspection and the shedding of old energies. So I believe in that. I believe, when things happen in nature, when I see certain birds and certain things, I would Google, symbolism of these birds. Or when I see a beaver, I've seen 3 beavers in person recently between last year and this year. This year I've seen 2. One very closely, and the second one over the weekend with a friend that I went to see. We were walking on a trail that is very close to his house that he's never been to. He says he only goes for walks if he wants to smoke. But while we were walking, it was so beautiful. There was a river there. I didn't take any videos. If I did, I would put it here so that you can see. But as we were walking, I noticed the beaver on the other side, and it was eating food. And beavers are good omens. They symbolize the act of being fearless, independent. They teach people to be productive and not limit their options. And they symbolize hard work, determination, and unity, because beavers work together in order to build their dams, and they live together. I've read that the man and the woman mate for life and these things. So I love beavers. Indigenous people used to refer to them as little people because they use their God-given gifts to survive in the world. All that being said, before the eclipse, I decided to delete a lot of people from my life. This has started last year. I was in a friend group, which I'm sure I've talked about before. And in this friend group, I thought that, we're all adults now and we should start talking about things that are going to move us forward in life, rather than constantly talking about other people and what they're doing with their lives. And guess what they did? They kicked me out of the group. Best thing they did for me, because there's nothing to miss. You know what I mean? I feel like at some point in life, all we have is time. You get me? It's like time is continuously coming and going. You're going to grow old. Soon my hair is going to be gray. And you have to use your time wisely, which means rather than sitting down and talking about other people, spread love, which is something that I love. I love love. And just strive to be a better person every day. There are people that I've met who it doesn't take me a long time to kind of figure out if this person that I've met is going to be in my life for a long time or not, based on the things they say, the way they act. You know what I mean? I don't really get along with people that are selfish and that do certain things. And I'm not here to judge anyone. People should be as they are, but I can decide who I want to remain in my life and who I don't want to remain in my life, because it's mine. I sometimes am forced to be extremely rude to people in order to get them to leave me alone. There was a person that I've dated, and I broke up with this person last year. I tried to break up with this person even long before last year, and just kept trying to be in my life. I don't know what it is about me. I know, like I said, I'm a loving person. I show people love. I'm funny. I'm forgiving. But I have to use this time now for me. Not just always making other people happy and being there for other people. I still want to love and be there for other people, but getting paid this time. You know what I mean? Now that I've graduated, my prime objective is just to be working at a place that deserves me and I deserve them, and just build myself up from there. And to do these things, in order to focus on myself, I had to do cleansing. I had to let go of people that were just taking up space. I want to take up space, and I don't want people to just continuously bother me all the time. I feel bad when people text me and then I don't text them back, but also, why are you texting me? I've gone out with people who, it's like you say you have a girlfriend, but you're on a dating app. It's gotten very bad, and I'm sure I've talked about this over and over because it's an issue for me, just constantly bothered by men. And I totally get it, and I'm flattered. But moving forward, I'm going to utilize the word no. I'm going to utilize the word no, thank you. I'm sure you're a great person, but I don't want to give my number out right now. I am working on me. If we are meant to be friends, we will be. I don't want to give my number out. No. I'm not even going to wear the wedding band. I like wearing rings, but I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to say no. And yeah, so that's what I did to prepare for the eclipse that happened today at around 2:04 p.m. and ended around 4 o'clock. I did cleansing. And I'm happy that I did it. Very happy. Also, there's a book that I read